Yeah, we're back to the Pokemon edibility tier list. Just ate food, I had coffee, I'm ready to do this. We're starting with Gen 4, since we already did Gen 1 through 3, so... Yeah! I've seen Turtwig, and I've seen the Turtwig line, and I'm already stuck on how edible this is. Turtwig line is grass ground, I think. So I don't know if that would make that completely edible, or might just make it so like only some parts of it are edible. Otherwise, I feel like Turtwig also has the potential to be very healthy. Chimchar line, the line that I have when it comes to like eating, you know, humanoid-ish Pokemon is kind of blurry. I do think before I put a Mankey in emergency food, but I do think Chimchar I would actually put in questionably ethical. Piplup is very edible, I think. I'd probably put it in emergency rations. I'm pretty sure people eat penguins. Starly is just a bird. All the bird Pokemon are honestly gonna end up in everyday meals. It is good poultry. Bidoof, what are you? It's supposed to be like some sort of rodent. You are also emergency rations, I think. Kricketot and Kricketune. People eat crickets, I'm pretty sure. They're not bad. You can also grind up crickets into like flour and stuff, I'm pretty sure. And they're like super good for protein and stuff. Put you in emergency rations though. Shinx? What is Shinx supposed to be? Line Cup or Lynx Kitten in appearance? Mythical Sphinx. Sphinx. You guys are just emergency rations. Like, I wouldn't eat you. But you're edible. Budu, Roselia, I already ranked Roselia, I think, in my Gen 3 tier list. What did I rank Roselia, actually? Roselia is only some parts are edible. I'd probably say the same thing for Roserade. I think Budu is, like, completely edible. Very healthy, I think. Cranidos and Rampardos. Even though they are rock-type Pokemon, I do think they would like still have like some meat on them. But like things like the spikes in their skulls are probably inedible, so put them here. Going on that same mindset, put Shield on in the same place as well. Burmy line. What is this? What is this? Is this like a naked Burmy? I've never seen this before. It looks silly. I'm pretty sure Bagworm's edible. I'll put naked Burmy in emergency rations, and then your different clothes can just end up in only some parts are edible. And there's Wormadam and Mothim. I feel like you would be like some parts are edible. Well, Mothim would be like potentially unhygienic. I don't know, that's just like my general image of moths though. Bees. Combi. I mean, they're just like literal beeswax. Can you eat beeswax? You can definitely eat like the honey part of them, but I don't know if you can eat beeswax. Can cause a blockage in the intestines if someone swallows a large amount. Okay. So you're definitely, only some parts are edible though. Both you and Vespiquen, I guess. Pachirisu is just a squirrel. So, emergency rations then. Still, I think it's supposed to be like based off otters, maybe? Poisonal floats are definitely edible. Cherrim is a cherry yeah. Literal fruit that you can eat. And cherry blossoms are also edible, I think, I'm pretty sure. Shellos and Gastrodon. Namako is a succulent sea slug dish that has been described as not quite vegetable and not quite meat. Really? Namako. Okay, so definitely edible, okay. I don't think there would be like many like differences between like East Sea and West Sea Shellos, so I guess they're just both gonna go in everyday meals. And Bipalm, where did I put Apalm actually? I don't remember. Let's see. Questionably ethical, so you are also going here. Drifloon and Drifblim. They're literally just hot air balloons, so I'd probably just put you in inedible actually. If you're made out of like ghost energy. Baneri, you're just a rabbit. which means everyday meals, honestly, considering how common Buneri are. Smadius, where did I put Mischievous? Inedible, okay. Also put you in the same spot then. Hodgecrow, where did I put Murkrow? I think I put you in everyday meals. So you're also gonna go there. Flamio and Per Ugly, they're just cats. So, sea rations. Chingling, you're like literally a bell. Shh. I think it's just completely inedible. Stunky, I'm pretty sure people eat skunks. Yeah, they're pretty edible actually, so. Emergency rations. You would just have to like remove like, you know, the parts that actually produce the stinky stuff. Bronzor Bronzong. Inedible, I think. Just steel plates. Honestly, I don't remember where I put Sudowoodo. I think Sudowoodo might be an inedible. Yep. Mime Jr. would be questionably ethical. I think Happiny I put in like healthy snacks. Or like Chansey I did. So I'm put Happiny in the same place. I almost kind of want to put Happiny in junk food, honestly. It does look like, I don't know, a little sugar nugget. I'll think I'll keep it in healthy snacks, actually. Chatot is a bird Pokemon, which means that it is edible. However, I put it in emergency. Nope, not Spiritomb. I put it in emergency rations, honestly. I don't know. Having a bird that can talk to you, weird to eat. Spiritomb is inedible though. Kibbeline, they're like land sharks. I haven't had shark meat before, but I do want to try it. Next, this is Munchlax. I don't remember where I put Snorlax. I should put Snorlax in gourmet meal. I think I would honestly put Munchlax in the same place. Actually, no. I put Munchlax in like emergency rations, but it evolves it to Snorlax, it becomes a gourmet meal. I don't think Riolu and Lucario. Actually, no. Yeah, I'd put them in questionably ethical. They literally do have abilities over like empathy and stuff. So it'd be kind of fucked up to eat them. Hippopotas. Hippopotas is definitely edible. However, because they are ground type Pokemon, there'd be sand everywhere with them. Make them kind of grainy to eat. Probably put them in everyday meals, honestly. Scorpions are definitely edible. Probably put them in only some parts are edible though. Crowcook, it depends on what kind of frog it is. It is a poison type, which means probably because it is indeed a frog, the poison is like throughout its body. So probably eating Crowgunk wouldn't probably kill you, honestly. Carnivine, I'm pretty sure you're just a carnivorous plant, which would kind of put you in like the same category as like Bellsprout line. That you are edible. However, you would have to make sure you clean out any like digestive juices and like leftover insect remains inside you. Finneon, what kind of fish are you? Freshwater butterfly fish. Yeah, you're definitely edible, I think. I forgot the bland or tasteless category exists. I want to put a hippopotas in there. I feel like the sheer amount of sand associated with hippopotas make it like, honestly, very bland, or at least very, very salty and gritty to eat. Where did I put Mantine? Wait, no, I see. I put in everyday meals. Yeah, I'll put Mantike in the same place. Snover Abomasnow. Food Theory did like an entire video on how you can eat your Christmas tree. So, I think I'd put Snover in like healthy meals actually. Weavile, I'm pretty sure I put Sneasel in emergency food, so yep, you're also going there. Magnezone, inedible. Lickitung, where did I put Licky Licky? Or no, that's Licky Licky. Where did I put Lickitung? I put in emergency rations. You would probably also go in emergency rations as well. Rhyperior, I think what I did for Rhyperior's previous evolutions is that I went off the logic that they have like a hard outer shell, and like underneath the shell they are 100% soft and edible and delicious. So yes, put you in some parts are edible. Tangrowth, I put Tangela in like bland or tasteless. I have the assumption that these vines are like almost like seaweed. Electivire, you are emergency rations. Magmardar, you are also emergency rations, I think. Actually, where did I put Magmar? Oh, Magmar actually put a gourmet meal. Yeah, it makes sense. Put you in there as well. Togekiss. I'm pretty sure I put Togepi line. Where did I put Togepi line? Togepi line is everyday meals. Togekiss, you are gourmet, I think. Yanmega. Where'd I put Yamma? I don't remember. Put Yamma emergency rations. I probably do the same with Yanmega, honestly. God, so many of these Pokemon are just like new engine forges and new evos of previous Pokemon, so just sort of basing off how I ranked them, how I ranked their evolutions and pre-evolutions before. I haven't come across a Pokemon that's quite like drugs, though. Leafeon and Glaceon, okay. Leafeon, I think you're pretty healthy snacks. Can probably like cut off your leaves, make some nice tea with it. Glaceon, I feel like you would be bland, honestly. I doubt like Glaceon's body is like entirely made out of ice. Or if it's like just like an outer, like the outer parts of it is made out of ice. Yeah, it doesn't look like Leafeon is actually made of ice. It can just like lower its body temperature very quickly, which is why it's an ice type, so I feel like I'd put you in emergency rations then. Let's score. I picked Gligar. I picked Gligar in everyday meals, why? Why did I do that? Questioning past me a little bit. I feel like Gliscor is definitely edible, but I feel like you'd be like honestly more towards maybe unhygienic. Mammothswine, I feel like you're a gourmet meal, honestly. Porygon Z, you're inedible. You can't eat computer data, unfortunately. Gallade, you're questionably ethical, like the rest of your line. Probopass, I think it's just like a rock, so yeah. The Scar is another ghost-type Pokemon. I think that would make you inedible by default. Where'd I put Dusclops and Duskull? Yeah, I put you guys in inedible, so I might as well put you in the same place. Frostlass, you're like ghost ice. I feel like you would be bland or tasteless. Pretty sure I put Snorunt in. Actually, I put Snorunt in junk food. Okay. Why did I put Snorunt in junk food? Unless I accidentally put it there. Frostlass is meant to be like based off of Yuki Onna though. It seems to be its body is actually hollow. Okay. So I would just put Frostlass in bland or tasteless, honestly. Rotom. And I'm pretty sure you cannot eat any of its, like, you know, its forms where it's possessing an appliance, so I'm just gonna put you in inedible. Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. I don't think the Pokedex entries are gonna say anything particular about their, like, Lake Spirit's physiology. Like, I feel like you would eat the Lake Spirits, but, at your own risk. And then also, like, the Lake Spirits have, like, this other stuff. Like, if you look into, like, Uxie's eyes, you would lose all your memories and stuff. I feel like they would still be edible. Honestly. Actually, I feel like maybe I should just put them in, like, all in junk food, maybe. Because, you can still eat them. They're bad for you. In different ways, though. Junk food in, like, the weirdest sense of the word. Dialga. Time Dinosaur. I put both you and Palkia. In Gourmet Meal, actually. Heatran. I feel like he would also honestly be a Gourmet Meal. Regigigas. I feel like Regigigas would just be flat out inedible. like the rest of the Reggies. Your Tina, I think I'd just put in like the same level as Dialga and Palkia. Cresselia, you're junk food, I think, actually. Sweet dreams fuel. If I eat you, I will have very good dreams. Or absolute nightmares, because it'd be kind of fucked up to eat a Cresselia, honestly. I feel like Manaphy and Fion would end up being like the bland, tasteless category. I feel like they would be mostly water. Darkrai, if Cresselia is junk food, it would also be junk food. But like in a different way. Oh, in a kind of different way, maybe. Shaman is very healthy, I think, for you. And then we have Arceus. Would you eat God? I think technically, like, Arceus is supposed to be like one, like the Arceus that we come across is like one part of a whole, which means you're eating like one arm of God, basically. But you in gourmet meal, I think. No drugs this generation, actually.